Hey y'all, this is Melissa. I know that I've mentioned to y'all several times the Butter London Glazen Eye Gels. And I have a number of these, and I wanted to do a tutorial and review of these for you today. So, that's what I'm going to do. So if you are interested in seeing more, stay tuned. And if you like what you see, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell. So these gels, they do really well. They have a lifespan though of about 6 months because they each, when you open up the lid, they each have this little tab that you pull up that you have to secure back to keep them from drying out. And then they're just kind of a gel. You can see where this one's just starting to dry out a little bit, and then it's kind of almost like a pudding consistency. And then you put that back on securely, screw your lid on, and store it that way. But they have a very high shine. You put them on, it's wet, and then it dries down really quickly to a powder. And easiest application is with a finger, although, I mean, obviously you can use a brush if you want to. I usually apply these with my finger, and then if I have some small little areas I want to do, I will put that on with a brush. So that's the look that I'm going to do for you today. The big ones retail for $24. There's a pack of 3 of these little ones for $15. You know I didn't pay that for them. I got these on a 70% off sale. So I think I paid like $7 for them. So, and I have several different colors. Let's see my other colors here. I will show you really quickly. I've got this purple, which is really pretty. I've also got, how do I get it out of here? Sort of like a steel gray. It's almost got a greenish tint. It's really pretty. I've got, it came in the little set of the 3 little ones with the plum. The little ones are getting a little bit dried out, and I think the little ones dry out quicker than the big ones. And there's this fiery orange. So that's those. One thing I have read is that if you want to use something to help to rehydrate those, that Inglot makes like some kind of a serum that you can use to put a drop or 2 in those, swirl it around, and that it will rehydrate those. Inglot's cruelty-free status though is a little bit iffy. So I need to do more research on that before I would purchase any Inglot. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do a tutorial of for you. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look today, just stay tuned and take a look. Hey y'all. So I'm starting off with my face here. It's all prepped. It's ready for the Glazen Eye gels. Got 2 of the bigger ones, 1 of the smaller one. So I'm starting off here on my brow bone with this little pink one. Like I say, these are great if you are in a hurry and you can just go really quick. So that's what I'm going to do, starting off with this pink one. The pink one's getting a little bit dry. When I first bought them, like I say, they were 70% off sale, so probably because they were getting a little old at the time. But they're still working just fine. So I'm going to get a little bit here on my finger, like that. And just start off just right here. Oops, getting a little bit on my eyebrow there. On my brow bone. Just really quickly there. But these go on very fast. Hope with my nails were a little bit shorter. But they're not. So that's alright. Alright, here we go on the side. But but they just go on very smooth. You just put it on, you rub it right where you want it, and it just dries down to basically a powder. And wherever I've gotten out of lines, I will just take one of these and just wipe it right off, basically. So you can see where it's got some shimmer there to it. So here's my brow bone. That was, as you can see, fast. So on these, they come with this little top here. You have to put that on there really well. Then you put your cap on, and that prevents them from drying out. And they say under normal circumstances they last about 6 months. So next I'm going into, now these came little pack, they retail little pack of 3 of these for $15. These big ones retail for $24. Like I say, I got them all for like $7. This one's the gold. It's a little tiny bit dry, but for the most part you can see it is still, I don't know if you can tell that. See, it's still got some bounce to it. So this is the gold. And I'm putting that right here on the inner. Just right here. Really quickly. And honestly, when I put this on, it just automatically, you know, like when you put this right down in here, when I put this on, it just automatically, my finger slips and it goes right there automatically, so I don't even have to go back and put it there. So put that little top back on. This one has its own little, as you can see, its own little tab right there to help pull it on and off with. So there's the gold. This one is the one called Oil Slick. I really like this one. This one's my least, you can see it kind of sliding down there. This one is my least dried of all of them, because I have had them for a little while now. That's what this one is. This one's a duochrome, kind of a brown blue. And I'm going to do this one right here in the corner, here in the V. So I just start right there. Let's see. So we can get this where you can see it. Right there in the corner. And these are even more shimmery than the Glazen Eye palette, actually. But you can actually get it almost into like a V there. Let's see, you'll be able to see it better on this side. So I rub down here like this, and then up and over a little bit. And you can see it just went just perfectly on there like that. Perfectly. You can also use a brush with it. I actually use this little tiny lip brush. And I go underneath here just a little bit with it, if I can. You can sort of do that a little bit with this. Not a great deal. It's been a while since I've done this with these. But that gets a little bit of that shimmery stuff under there, because I do like it. And it puts it in a more concentrated form under there. But if you didn't have time, I mean, you could just swipe and go with just that. And see, that's it. Now a lot of times when I want something just a little bit extra to add to this and to give that, you can see it's not perfectly defined because it's done with the finger. So to give it a little bit more definition, I will use, I'm just going to get this back intact here, this one here. I got this one from when I got those on sale at Butter London. This one's called Butter London Natural Charm. Get it open again. This is what it looks like on the inside. And I will usually I'll even use their little tiny brush with it. And I will take some of this natural right here and just swipe up and kind of whiten this right in there. Just a little bit. Whoops, not my entire nose. Gee whiz. Good grief. Put my brown back in there, my contour. Now that I've whitened my whole side of my face with it. And then, strange it sounds, I take my Jady Wady here and I take this little smaller end into this green, and I will also take it right here along the bottom just to give me a little bit more color here, and also up, and I will actually just kind of also take that along my crease. You can be able to see it better. I'm going to do this on the other side. Because I like that defined. Here we go. Right there along the crease and up like that. And I just kind of define that triangle just a little bit more, and I go through that crease a little bit just to give it a little bit more definition, because I don't want to hide the shine, but I do want to give that a little bit more definition there on that point. Okay, so that's what I got so far. Just put this away. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner and my mascara and be back and show you what I've got. Okay, y'all, this is the final look. Here's what it looks like. And I always love the way these Butter Londons turn out, just so shimmery and very nice looking, and I feel like you can dress them up or down either way. I was just very blessed to get such a good deal on these when I caught that 70% off sale, and also this little one here to kind of add in as I need to. You can get a whole look out of these. These are also nice. But these are great, I find, if you need to just do a really quick look, in and out really fast, and very, obviously, very portable. Always throw these in my bag when I travel. So, that's the Butter London Glazen Eye Gels. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye till next time.